On the record, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Adam Gchaw, 25-01851. Yes, please.
Haley Fortuna Gale on behalf of the people. I do have to make a motion to practice under Michigan Court Rule 8.120. I have APA Gabrielle Zell to my left.
Motion is made.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And our attorney Luke Goodrich from the Public Defender's Office, filling in for Lauren Sutter today and representing Mr. Gchaw, who is standing to my right.
Thank you. Today was the date scheduled for a final retrial for 2 counts of assault and battery. Do you have necessary witnesses here?
We do not, Your Honor.
In the case, Your Honor, the defense would move to have this matter dismissed.
Motion to dismiss is granted without prejudice. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Justin James, 25-01842. Appearance, please.
Haley Fortuna Gale on behalf of the people.
Attorney Luke Goodrich from the Public Defender's Office, filling in for Lauren Sutter today and representing Mr. James, who is standing to my right.
Mr. James is scheduled for final pretrial today for 2 counts of assault and battery. There was an offer for him to participate in mental health court. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, the people do have the necessary witnesses here, and I do not believe that the defense is going to accept our offer of mental health court.
That is correct, Your Honor. And speaking to Mr. James, he would like to proceed toward trial. I believe there's a date of September 8th in this case.
That is correct. Trial is scheduled for September 8th. I'm not sure if that's the priority case. I don't know what's scheduled at that time. You should appear in person, prepared to proceed in trial September 8th. If there's a priority file, meaning a file that's older than yours, it's likely that that might go before yours, but I don't know at this time, okay? You have any questions? Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Thank you. On the record, in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Jaros, 25-01390. Appearance, please.
Haley Fortuna Gale on behalf of the people.
Mr. Jaros, you're proceeding without counsel, is that correct?
Right.
Today was the date that was scheduled for a final pre-trial. This is for a domestic violence. Is there a complaint witness here?
There is not, Your Honor.
You want to make a motion to dismiss? Your motion is granted without prejudice. That means that the people do have the right to reissue the charge against you. Understand that?
Yes, I did.
Do you have any questions?
No, I did not.
We'll get you a copy of the dismissal in just a moment, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. This is the matter of the state of Michigan versus Trey, 25-00997. Appearance, please.
Haley Fortuna Gale on behalf of the people.
Jacob Worley on behalf of Ms. Kittle, who is present to the right.
Scheduled today for jury trial. Which I advise the offer would expire 1 week before trial, so I'm not following what's going on.
Yes, Your Honor, I did inform the court a week ago that we would be accepting the generated.
Sorry?
And paperwork for please.
Okay, so you want to plead guilty to disorderly jostling, ma'am?
Yes.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give us the truth and the whole truth under the penalty of perjury?
Yes.
Okay, you can put your hand down. This is an advice of rights, it's the information sheet. This tells you the rights that are available to you, that you have to waive if you want to enter a guilty plea to the charges being brought against you, or even to the amended charge. You understand that?
Yes.
And you understand the rights that are here?
Yes.
And this is your signature?
Yes.
Okay, so you want to give up all of these rights in order to plead guilty to the disorderly?
Yes.
That means you were given up the right to the presumption that you're innocent until proven guilty, the right to require the prosecutor proving guilt by proving each element of the charges being brought against you, the right to remain silent at any trial and not have that be used against you, the right to see, hear in court and question any witness that's called to testify against you, and the right to subpoena witnesses to testify on your behalf. You understand that?
Yes.
Is anyone threatening you to get you to give all of those rights up?
No.
Has there been any promises extended to you in exchange for a guilty plea? Anybody promising you anything to get you to plead guilty?
No.
You're not on probation or on parole, are you?
No.
You understand that a guilty plea could result in a conviction that you may need to report to your current or future employer?
Yes.
It also can have impacts on travel or immigration status that you may be seeking. You understand that?
Yes.
So, as to disorderly jostling, how do you plead? Is that because you believe you're guilty?
No, I don't believe I'm guilty at all.
Please not accepted. Here you go.
No, I'm sorry. I don't.
That is not how this works.
Oh, yeah, I don't know how it works. I'm not.
Yeah, you tell the truth and the whole truth. And you told the truth. I had you swear.
Well-
Don't talk over me. I had you raise your right hand on my record. Actually, if you're going to tell the truth and the whole truth under the penalty of perjury, meaning if you lie, you're subject to be prosecuted for perjury. I asked you if you're pleading guilty because you believe you're guilty, and I 100% believe when you said, no, I do not believe I'm guilty, that's what you meant. You can't now change your mind to get a plea. This is going to trial.
Oh, okay. That's kind of really what I wanted.
Yeah,
Anyway.
that's what's gonna do. We're gonna go trial. We're gonna get you a trial date. So I think it's too late to get a jury in today. I can find out.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
Thank you. Because that's really what I wanted.
Okay,
So-
absolutely, never waive your rights to settle a case. Always go with what you really want to do.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
Let me stare.
Thank
I'm not gonna excuse you. I'm gonna get you a new trial date.
Oh,
And the witness is here?
they are, Your Honor.
Okay.
November 3rd at 8 a.m.
November 3rd at 8 a.m. I don't like that date. Give me another date, please.
November 10th at 8.
November 10th. November 17th, 8 a.m.
Okay. Go on, honey.
We're gonna get you another
Thank you, and I
here.
apologize.
Oh, you're fine. You didn't do anything wrong. On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Tyrone Plumber, 25-01667, clearance.
Kayla Fortuna Gole on behalf of the people.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Plumber, who is present to my right.
Mr. Plumber, actually, I need to turn it over yet. Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, this was an assault and battery. How are we proceeding?
My apologies, Your Honor. Can you please read the case number for me?
This is Tyrone Plumber.
Okay, perfect. So at this time, people do have the necessary witnesses to proceed.
Where's the witness?
Out in the hall.
Was there an offer on this?
There was no offer on this, Your Honor.
Okay. How does your client want to proceed?
We'll actually, this remains separate trial. I believe there's already over 6.
Correct. This will continue to trial October 6, 8 a.m. You must appear in person, okay? You have any questions?
What's the difference between pleading dismissal by prejudice and dismissal by just regular? It's a difference.
There's a dismissal with prejudice and there's a dismissal without prejudice. With prejudice means that the prosecution is not allowed to reissue it against the defendant. If it's dismissed that's with prejudice, that is, they can't re-bring it. If it's without prejudice, they can reissue the charge against you because it's likely hasn't been prosecuted and prejudice is not attached yet. And so, but you are not in a position to make that motion because the witness is here. Okay. Now, if you go to trial and it's not guilty, prejudice now attaches. They can't reissue that against you.
It was part of my probation violation when I first got accused of assault and battery. Then they
He was on probation where?
Mount Pleasant, Isabella County,
Okay.
and they issued this assault, and they violated me for that. And then I sat a week, and then I went to Mount Pleasant, and then they reissued it. They didn't never tell me about the presidency and non-presidency, and they
Who
dismissed
reissued
it.
what?
They
This charge is a reissue, is what you're saying?
yes. I was on probation. I did
This is from
92 days.
This is from December 21st.
Yes.
Was this a reissue?
Yeah.
I believe that's correct.
What happened the first time?
Got dismissed without presidency, and I didn't understand that. My lawyer didn't tell me about
It got dismissed without prejudice because the witness didn't appear? Is that what happened?
that. I don't know how that happened.
Ms. Fortunigo?
I think that's,
I'm looking at it right now, Your Honor. It does appear that it was dismissed, that this was a reissue. Checking the notes now.
Okay,
It was a failure to appear.
the witness didn't appear?
That is
Have
correct,
the
Your
witness come into court, please.
Okay. Our witness here, his name is Gregory Graham. I will go grab him.
Thank you.
That's Mr. Graham?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Graham, this matter is scheduled for a jury trial on October 6th at 8 a.m., okay? My understanding is that you did not appear previously for the jury trial, so this was reissued?
Yeah, my phone was dead and I didn't have a mail address, but I can receive it.
Okay, so I'm telling you now on my record that that's the day of the trial so that you can make sure you put it in your calendar or your memory so that you can appear here on time, okay? Thank you. So do you have any other questions, sir?
No.
Any additional matters for the record?
no, Your Honor.
Any other matters for the record?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Thank you, you're all set.
I guess you did work, right?
On the record in the matter
We don't have a.
of the state of Michigan versus John Rubarski, 25-00712. Appearance, please.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Rubarski, who's present to the right.
Did you take care of his fingerprints?
A while back though, down there in October.
The TCN is not there. You got printed where?
In the county and down here.
They don't have that you got printed here. Let's see if there's an order in here. April 29th. Definitely wasn't done. Needs to go to the printer. On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Jaden Woodson, 25-00504.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Jacob Rowley on behalf of Mr. Woodson, who is present to my right.
Mr. Woodson has a final pretrial for domestic violence today. Do we have witnesses?
We do not, Your Honor.
Motion to dismiss.
Motion to dismiss is granted without prejudice. The people do have the right to reissue this against you, okay? Do you have any questions? Okay, picture dismissal, Justin. On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Christopher Armstrong, 25-00379. Appearance, please.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Who's representing Mr. Armstrong? Yeah, it's not him. Well, that's not good. It does say it's you, Mr.
I have that on my camera.
This was a matter that was scheduled for final pretrial back in April, and the witness and both parties failed to appear, but Mr. Armstrong had tampered, or there was allegations that he tampered with his tether. I don't see that in here. It says he's already in warrant status for tampering with tether. Why is that not in here? I don't see anything about a any paperwork for that in this file. Allegedly, his tamper was located and he cut it off. Did they send us an email about that? I have a warrant that indicates as much. I just don't have any paperwork on this side for PA 53, because he needs to be arraigned on a PA 53. So, Mr. Armstrong, you were placed on a tether. You can hear us correctly? I can't hear you. You're muted. Can you let the deputy know that you're muted? I can't hear you because you're muted. Oh my God. That one. It was the battery. It just, I don't see anything but I just see one with the battery. On April 7th. It says no witness, defendant already in warrant status for tampering with tether and tether had been located. That's my handwriting. Someone told me that. Okay, can you hear us?
I can hear you guys.
Give me just a moment.
Deputy said 1 second.
We can hear you now.
Oh, you guys can hear me? All right.
Yes. You definitely got an email on April 7th. No, March 27th. It says something about an active strap tamper violation. Okay, Mr. Armstrong, you were in warrant status because the court received information back on March 27th that there was a strap tamper violation on March 27th at 1:27 p.m. And that there was an attempt to make contact with you, but they were unsuccessful, and that they attempted to, LPD was dispatched to try to locate you based on the tether, and that you had threatened to cut the tether off,
They can hear me.
and you can't, we can hear, oh, okay. Can you
I'm-
hear me?
I'm sorry. Deputy knows that you guys can hear me now.
Oh, okay,
Sorry.
okay. There's an allegation that you had tampered with the GPS tether and that the court was no longer able to safely monitor you. So there was a revocation of your bond for that purpose. And so you've been in warrant status for some time, and you failed to appear in court on April 7th as ordered by the court. And so you were picked up, I'm assuming, on something else. Is that what you're being held on, or how did you get in custody?
I went to the hospital and they picked me up there.
Oh, you were being treated at the hospital and they picked you up on the warrant, or were the police called for some other reason?
They picked me up for the warrant.
See, you have anything else pending?
I don't see any cases later in time in this one.
Were you wearing a GPS tether when they picked you up at the hospital?
No, I was not, Your Honor.
Oh,
Your Honor, I do see I see another domestic violence charge that's open, or case that's open. And I see a destruction of property that's open.
from what date?
The domestic violence is a 24 case. It doesn't look like it was ever assigned to a judge, though. So I'm not sure what that's about, but it's showing November of 2024.
Interesting.
That is weird.
I still have one still left.
Oh, and then my mistake, the destruction of property was related to a dog, and that isn't open anymore. So
Okay.
that's my mistake.
Okay, so you have a right to have a hearing on the allegations that you violated your bond conditions while on release on this file by tampering with the GPS tether and possible destruction. That destruction also, you could be charged criminally for if we can't locate the tether. Tethers aren't cheap. And so if that can't be located, the prosecution will issue charges. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, you have the right to be represented by an attorney at any hearing for the bond violation. And I'm going to have this matter set for a hearing on the bond violation as well as a final pretrial, okay?
Okay.
Final pretrial September 22nd. Final pretrial will be September 22nd at 8 a.m. Jury trial November 17th. Jury trial November 17th at 8 a.m. Both in person at the court. Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Additional matter?
Besides, do I have a bond or no?
Your bond was denied. You were remanded by the magistrate when you were arraigned, per my instruction, because we had you on tether, and then you didn't show up to court for 4 to 5 months. Now we have you in jail, but we don't have a tether. So there's no bond. You'll sit tight until we can take care of you, because you don't follow bond orders, and you lose GPS tethers. Have you met with him? You might need to meet with him. I don't know. It appears to me he might need to be evaluated.
I can schedule a meeting with him this week.
Thank you. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
You're all set, sir.
Okay. Have a good one.
The record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Anthony Murphy. That's 17-04543. Appearance, please.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Murphy, who's present in my way.
Okay, Mr. Murphy. This is a malicious destruction of property from quite some time ago. Was this a reissue or it's just been in warrant status all this time?
From what I'm seeing, it looks like it's been in warrant status this entire time.
Got it. Okay, sounds good. So back then they didn't put the affidavit of probable cause. So it just tells me property belonging to a Nativity Clark. Do we want to file a pretrial?
Yes, sir.
September 22nd at 8 a.m.
September 22nd at 8 a.m. in person at the court, okay, sir?
Jury trial,
Yep, you'll come right back here.
jury trial November 17th.
Jury trial will be scheduled for November 17th at 8 a.m. Okay? You're gonna do September 22nd, and then that's for the final pretrial, okay? I'm setting your jury trial for November 17th. Okay, do you have any questions? We'll get you a notice to appear with those dates on it. Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Oh, no.
You're all set, sir.
Short staff, couldn't take it first. I'm like, no, yes.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. We gotta, I'm pretty sure this case is being resolved today. We need the fingerprints. And if they want to rely on the short staff excuse, then they need to start taking fingerprints from other jurisdictions. Who is this?
Show cause.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Do we have Nativity Ramos here? No?
He's here, Your Honor.
Oh,
However, we have just received the precinct's report. So I appreciate an opportunity to discuss with him before we go further.
okay. Is Kenya Allen here?
Well, but Friday, we didn't have it in our game. And because I kept going down to Thursday last time we needed the docket. I checked the ROA this morning. And she
Love that.
On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Denise Hauser, 24L289692. And 23-01245. You're Denise Hauser?
Yes, I do.
Okay, Ms. Hauser, you have a couple of failure to pay warrants here. One is for an expired plate, you owe $198. And then I have an animal abandonment, you owe $340 on. It looks like. It looks like you made a payment, but someone, I think they put the wrong year. Was it July 8, 2025?
So I probably don't have one point.
I'm sorry?
Yes, I don't know if I have one for it.
You do have a warrant. That's why I'm addressing both right now.
Okay.
No insurance, it says she owes what? 324. Oh, man, let's see what's going on. Actually, it says you owe 324 on that one. I don't know why. Oh, but she has more than one file. Wait a minute. She's got more than one insurance. I have another file, 24L2907992. So this one is
That's the
not.
money.
Oh, that's not hers. Yeah. Where's her no insurance? This one. You're right. It says 324. It says you owe 324. I canceled the show cause, it looks like on the 8th. Defendant to pay $270 within 60 days and court will waive late penalty and close file, but that didn't happen.
That did not happen yet. I was in the process of getting my own place. And so therefore, I was under the impression I should have report today. If I made a payment, that would be resolved. And obviously it's not. I can make a payment. I am back to work now. I'm also receiving retirement as far as income.
Okay, what are you paying today?
Today, I can pay $60. And
Okay, you're gonna pay
within-
$60. They may put it on this older file. I'm not sure because this is a 23 file and this one's a 24 file. You owe $340 on the older file and then you owe $324 on the other, okay?
Okay, to resolve the warrants, I can pay 20 on the other.
You're making the $60 payment, it's going to resolve all the warrants. I'm
Okay.
guessing right now. So you're gonna pay $60 today,
Correct,
and when are you gonna make your payment?
right now.
I mean, the next payment that is.
The next payment will be Friday. Every Friday.
Every Friday, how much are you gonna pay?
Every Friday, I'm gonna pay $30. Having Kristen can do that.
You can come in person or you can do it online using your case number, either way. There is a small fee if you do it online.
I'd rather come in person. Do it that way.
Okay, well, as long as you do that, you'll make that payment, the $60 today, we're gonna get you to the window and then you make $30 per week. You'll remain compliant with the payment plan and then you won't get another warrant. If you need an extension, it's your responsibility to contact the court, okay?
Okay, so I would contact the same place where I made that payment at.
Yeah, you can contact the clerk's office and let them know that you need an extension and they'll notify me. Or if you come up, since you're coming up weekly, if you feel like this week I don't have it or something's going on, then you need to stop and let them know I need to request an extension.
Okay. I have one other question. On September 24th, I have court as well. For like the $200, the recent ticket I have.
For driving unregistered on the
Yes.
23rd. Pre-trial?
Now, do I show up for
That's a
that?
pre-trial.
Correct?
Yeah, that has not been resolved yet.
Okay, so
That's a pre-trial with the city.
yes, and I
yes.
still make payment towards that as well.
You can't pay on that because it's not been resolved.
Okay,
Yeah, that's just pending.
okay.
And so you can bring proof of registration to that court date and they may dismiss it. But
I At
So
least pay it and sleep on it.
you can't pay it because it hasn't
No,
been
I'm
resolved.
saying after,
It depends. It depends on how you resolve it.
okay,
Yep, so you'll deal with that on that next court date.
okay, so still show, okay, great.
Yep.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. You're all set. I think this must be Rashid Jones. This says RGC.
Yeah.
Mr. Jones, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, who's representing Rashid Jones?
I have Mr. Ali.
Got it. Okay.
Your Honor, we have an update on Jamie Jarrett's situation. She apparently had court at 55th and they took her to 55th this morning.
Got it. Okay, well, we will reset Jamie. Do August 18th at 10. August 18th at 10. Client is here. RGC as well. Are you ready on the sentencing matter?
Yes, we're ready, Mr. Ramos.
On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Nativity Ramos in 19-04414 appearance.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Jacob Brown, on behalf of Mr. Ramos, who's present to my right.
Okay, Mr. Ramos. Let's see, I do have a pre-sentence report. It was prepared, it says on the 7th of August. However, I'm going to put this on the record. This courtroom did not receive that until late Friday, which is why you didn't get it, Mr. Roberts. And so nonetheless, you've had an opportunity now to review it with your client. Is there a need to make changes, updates, or corrections?
There's one correction or update, I should say. Mr. Ramos does have health insurance now. I believe he did not at the time.
Oh, okay. Okay. He's still unemployed?
At this time, yes, so he tells me he has some prospects.
You can make allocation.
Your Honor, I think, as mentioned in the pre-sentence report, this is not the first time Mr. Ramos has tried to come, so consequences for similar incidents. But I think he's at a point now where he knows he's sort of running out of the rope. He's looking at the possibility of felony charges if he were to be arrested for operating while intoxicated again. He certainly does not want to be in that position. I think he's ready to commit to completing the requirements of this court. He's seeking to probation as recommended in the report. He's ready to fulfill all the treatment and other obligations for the 1270s. As I mentioned, he does have health insurance now, which I think will help pay for some treatment options. That'll be less of a difficulty for him. But I think certainly he knows that he needs to really commit to sobriety, first of all, but also to compliance with the court, because there's no more runway for him to keep having these issues going forward. So my request to the court would be that the recommendations of the pre-sentence report be adopted.
Client want to make a statement today?
Anything you want to say to the judge?
Everything he says is spot on. I need to get this done over with.
I know what path I need to be on, and I can't afford to fail this.
You were on probation. Get 2 probations revoked this year. Where in the world would I put you on probation? I can waste my time tracking you down on the things that I ordered you to do. Because your statement was, I gotta get this done and over with, not that you were ready to make a change, or something is.
I need to make a
impacting-
change, I know that, but
Something is impacting you to make you want to now correct your actions and do better, because the path you are on is detrimental to your life. Like, I didn't hear any of that from you, and then when I look at your pre-sentence report and your prior criminal history, you're not someone who appears to follow court order. It looks like here you owe a large amount of fines that on your probation that you were revoked on. This fine to cost $2,576.53. How much of that could you pay?
which case is that? Is that the first OWI or DUI?
Let's see.
That should be that's the biggest one I have. I'm scheduled to pay that on the 15th, and I have the money for that. Or start the payments.
I don't know, is that here? It says 54A, embezzlement. Embezzlement shows
I
you
should
those.
have 300 on that. I paid most of that off.
You go in there and see what his division is. Yeah. I don't know why it says 2,576.
That was everything.
Who's gonna pay it?
576.
Yeah. You are made a lot of payments. Okay, so you've been making payments on that one. That was the embezzlement. The other one that you were, that this probation, it says you were revoked in March, the other one. That was a domestic violence. So you want me to take a chance and believe that you're gonna follow the court order this time, even though the court order is gonna require you to do testing, which you gotta pay for. You understand that? The court order is gonna require that you get a job. Provide evidence of that.
Do that.
It's gonna require that you participate in a 12-step meeting and do victim impact paneling. You understand all that? And you're ready to and willing to do those things now.
I am here.
I'm gonna give you an opportunity. Term of probation will be for 10 months. While on probation is a $30 per month oversight fee. You're not to engage in any assaultive or threatening behavior. You're not to purchase or possess a firearm, ammunition, or weapon of any kind. You're not to touch or be in the possession of alcohol, marijuana, or controlled substance unless you have a valid prescription. You understand that?
Yes, sir. Say you.
You're not to, you will be submitting to random preliminary drug testing and your analysis testing. You're not to be in any bars or nightclubs. You understand that?
Say you.
I'm ordering you to do a 12-step meeting, provide verification as directed by your probation officer, and do the victim impact panel within 90 days. You will be required to obtain employment and provide evidence of that, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions so far?
I do not.
There's a $75 crime victim rights fee that must be assessed per statute, and a $50 state minimum cost that also must be assessed per statute. You owe $100 assessment fee that will be assessed. There is $195.62 in OWI cost recovery fee that's owed to Lansing Police for responding to this. 10 months of probation at $30 per month is $300. I'm gonna waive discretionary fine cost this. You got your hands full already here. So your total fines and costs on this file will be $720.62. And then you can make monthly payments on that, okay? No problem. Do you have any questions at this time?
No, Your Honor.
There's an advice of rights as to probation. It states that you've been placed in a term of probation before the 54A district court, and your terms have been fixed based on your assessed risks and needs. So you have the right to request early termination or discharge, that is, from probation once you have completed half the original term ordered by the court, so long as you've not violated within the 90 days prior to that. And so you would need to have completed all of your programming, and no violations if you want to make that request. You can make that request using the court form. That form is listed at the bottom of that page. You can get that off the court website, or you can get it from the probation department. Okay? If I set it for a hearing to address your request to get discharged early, you have the right to hire an attorney to represent you for that hearing, but you do not have the right to court-appointed counsel. Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Get you downstairs to check in with your probation officer, and then you'll be free to go. You will be reporting monthly remotely, okay? Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set. You need to speak to Mr. Jones. Rashid Jones.
Sorry, I believe that gentleman is Richie Jones, Your Honor, but I would need to speak to him before we proceed.
Yeah. Okay. Mr. Abbott, how are you?
Well, you,
Pretty good. Are you here to help, or are you looking for your colleague?
you're to help.
Oh. So what's your name? Oh, you were,
Rubarski.
okay, that was your attorney that just left, was it?
Yeah.
Hudson Bosho failed to appear. Very swift. Mr. Jones, I'm sorry, you were muted. Your matter is gonna be scheduled for a hearing for a final pretrial, that is September 22nd at 8 AM, okay?
All right, thank you.
I'm gonna do that via Zoom because I do not, so that you don't have to be written for the final pretrial. And then the jury trial, you'll be written over to appear in person November 17th.
All right.
Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing on behalf of the people.
No, Your Honor.
You're all set.
You said I'm all set?
You are all set. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
You too. No one's heard from Daniel Couples.
Your Honor, I spoke with him on the phone at about 10:05. He said he was running late. He's on his way here.
Well, he has a phone, why didn't he log in the Zoom?
That's that question.
You have to come in person for this. What about Deontay Pugh?
I have not been able to get him in contact with him.
Thanks for being late, guys.
You're fine. You told me you were on your way. I just wondered why you didn't log in from your phone.
I didn't understand how that worked.
I get it. No worries. On
I
the rec-
didn't, I'm sorry.
You didn't what?
Do I have to be invited for a Zoom hearing?
No, so your pre-trial, you could appear via Zoom. They should have told you that at your arraignment and given you Zoom instructions.
I may have lost the paperwork. I apologize. I am so sorry.
You don't have to apologize. That was for your benefit, not mine.
Well, I
As you can see, I'm
apologize
here in
for
person.
Wasting your time.
You didn't waste my time. I was gonna be here anyways. Okay, on
Thank
the
you,
record,
Judge.
in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Daniel Couples, 25-02032, appearance, please.
Kayla Fortuna Gale on behalf of the people.
Attorney Luke Goodrich from the Public Defender's Office, filling in for Laura and Sutter today, and representing Mr. Couples, who's standing to my right.
Okay, Mr. Couples, I have a retail fraud second pretrial today. How are we proceeding on this?
Your Honor, we did receive an offer from the prosecutor's office. However, reviewing the file, we did not get a police report. I think our appearance somewhere got lost between the offices. I don't know who's to blame, but I just wanted to see if we could adjourn this pretrial, set for another date, and then I will task our office to make sure we send it back over to the prosecutors to get that.
I don't even know if we have an appearance because your name's not on the docket. I mean, the office's name
It's
is
not,
on.
I checked, when I checked on the online ROA, it did have us, but it's not on the paper.
Got it.
And we
Maybe
don't have one
maybe we
either. I think
received
They
it
entered it
on the 8th.
later,
Mhm.
yeah.
We received, because this was printed on the 7th, so we probably received it in. Maybe that's why you didn't get your discovery too, but, okay, no police report yet, and so we'll reset this.
August 25th at 1:30.
August 25th at 1:30, and we'll get you new Zoom instructions, sir, so it's your option. You could always appear in person, we're here. But you can appear via Zoom if you want, if you'd like. You just have to have a camera and be prepared for court. You know, can't be driving or doing anything else, okay?
So my laptop will be okay?
Absolutely. Long as you-
Okay.
Do you have a camera on the?
Yep, yes, I
You
do.
can use your laptop and then we'll get you the Zoom instructions. You might have to download the app. Or if you're on your laptop, you probably can
Yeah, I
do the
have
web.
Zoom on.
Very good. Then you'll just use the Zoom ID and log right in.
Okay.
Okay, and make sure your device identifies who you are. Okay. Do you have any questions at this time?
I know, ma'am. All right, no, Judge.
Okay, any additional matters for the record?
Nothing on behalf of the people.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set. That's this one. I think.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. Okay, let's see, on the record, in the matter of the state of Michigan. Rubber 24-02922.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Jacob Ryan, they have Mr. Gchaw, who is present to my right.
Today was the date scheduled for a free trial. And this is for malicious destruction of property, 200,000. It says there's a bond violation, but there's zero information in my file about what the bond violation is for. It says he was arraigned on it. No, just a new PA 53 is in here. Doesn't give me anything.
Your Honor, there is also a second count of domestic violence on this file as well. Just for the record.
Not there, that is correct, thank you. Maybe this is it? No, that's a right. Oh, well, this looks like it's it. No? What's in the-
All I see in Jaden is the out of jurisdiction bond violation received for 56A.
Yeah, I have something from Constance on the second. Please see attached violation. The file is in warrant status. But the problem is. The violation that they're giving me is. Yeah, that's not a violation. No. Um, I need Constance to explain to me what she's sending me. Okay, how are we handling the underlying matter?
We would ask that it be separate from the free trial, Your Honor.
Final pretrial October 6th at 8 AM. And jury trial November 17th at 8 AM.
Final pretrial, October 6th, in person at the court, 8 AM and 8 AM, and then jury trial November 17th, 8 AM in person at the court. Do you have any questions?
We also need to address the issue of bond.
Oh, do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor, I just asked the court if you'd be willing to reduce my bond. I'm gonna be going to treatment in September from Eaton County.
Bond is 100 cash surety. After failing to appear, completely reasonable. And I don't know what the bond violation is. Does he have a new case?
He has a case in Eaton County. I'm not sure if it's newer than this or.
I don't see anything else in this county. Your Honor.
I'll correct it.
This is Mr. Lorenzo here. He previously declined an attorney and now would like one, so we filled out a form. Okay. So,
Sounds like.
But it's possible. Oh.
ask you about a matter. Deshaun Alexander, I emailed you about, and I have to go back in front of Judge Cole tomorrow. I'm hoping he pleads on this bigger case that's not mine, and
Okay.
everything goes away. But if that doesn't happen tomorrow, what kind of time frame are we looking at to get like a preliminary exam transcript?
Look up the name.
This is,
His first name is Deshaun, Deshawn.
that the possession by prohibited person.
Yes.
Honestly don't know. I mean, I can start, since it was in February, I can start. Probably start on that one too. I've been trying to get a hand in the transcripts with everything going on, so, but since it is further out, that would be one of the first ones that I do start.
Okay, so it's toward the top of the list.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fair to say that. To the
Yeah.
judge. Okay, all right, thanks.
No problem.
All rise.
So, you can be seated, back on the record. So apparently the issue is Eaton County has been having it. They've been sending us just a copy of our bond to alert us that there's a bond violation without attaching the actual violation. So there must have been something. Did you pick up something new in Eaton County?
Yeah.
I think it was. Okay, so you got a new case, or he said for section 10, except for does it tell you the date of the incident? Oh, we had a hearing date on the 24th of, I just saw it. I know that I seen that it was
I'm over on the 25th of June.
Got it. Okay, so you picked up a felony. Got it.
That is the case that he's not been. He's ever between, he's set to go to drug court and be defendant.
Well, he's set to be sentencing. Sentenced when?
September 4th.
He hasn't even been sentenced yet. You don't know what his sentence is gonna be.
The agreement was to send me to drug court.
That doesn't mean the court has to take the agreement. So your attorney can contact after the agreement or after the sentence if the bond needs to be addressed. You're being held over there anyways, so you might as well accrue time here until then. Yeah, any questions about that? Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, you're already being held in Eaton County. Our bond here is very low, 100 cash surety. And so if you're going to be released to do treatment after the 4th of September, your attorney can send us an email. And then we can amend your bond here so that you can do that, okay? Any additional matters for today's record?
Nothing on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
You're all set. On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Larry Bailey II. This is, maybe it's City of Lansing. It's the City of Lansing versus Larry Bailey. Are you Larry Bailey? Okay, this is 25-00916. Okay, Mr. Bailey, this was a failure to pay. You can remain standing. This was a failure to pay. Gchaw is what I'm assuming. Yeah. Mhm. Wow. Almost got a lot of parking tickets.
Yes, ma'am. I live on the street and they give me a lot of, so I don't know why they ticket me and I live here, because we have 2 cars in the driveway. So I have to park on the street. I live on the Sycamore right now, so I get.
And there's a meter there?
No, ma'am, it's a regular street.
Oh, let's see, time, it says time limit.
Yeah, so I work at 11 and I park, so my days off, I have to park on the street, or if I'm not at work, I park on the street right in front of my house.
I don't know what that means, time limit exceeded.
Yeah, I don't know, because if I have to park right there and it says, you know, how like it says 6 a.m. to.
Oh, no
something
parking
like that.
between the
Yeah,
overnight hours. I thought they
have
stopped
to park
enforcing
on
that.
the
You know, they're still doing that?
I think I have to park there because you don't have any, you share a driveway to that too.
So you live at that address,
Yes, ma'am, 308.
okay, and there's more than one person that lives there.
Yes, my mother's house.
And so you park on the street
Yes, ma'am.
and you're getting ticketed because you're parking on the street.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, that seems unfair, right?
Yeah, my mom said something the other day about there's something I can pay a pass for me to be able to.
Well, why didn't you go figure that out?
She
What-
just told me. She figured it out too.
How old are you? Well, you're old enough to figure it out. Why didn't you figure it out?
I didn't know anything about a
You
parking.
got a phone?
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of phone you got? Oh, you got, which one? The newest one? But you didn't have, but it don't work on, you can't Google on there?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yeah, because people your age can figure out all kinds of stuff they want to, but TikTok probably could have told you about a parking pass. And why you gotta wait for your mom? And now you owe over $1,000 in parking mostly. There's an expired plate that was defaulted, it looks like. Improper lane. That's a time limit. That's a time limit. That's a time limit. That's a time limit. That's a time limit, and that's a time limit. Lord have mercy. Guess I should probably figure out, we can get a city attorney to get some answers on how he can get a parking pass, because these are all assigned to me, and we don't want to continue in this relationship. So let's figure out where you gotta go from here to go get a parking pass. Okay. We'll have to figure it out in just a moment because no one's answering. The improper lane, you owe 210. The expired plates, you owe 198. What are you paying those?
That's. Uh, 26.
Both untold by then?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you sure?
And if I have time to come up here and pay it in between, I can do that as well. Like before, if I'm able to pay it before.
So you think of this one?
Yes.
And then you have 25-00916. That was a no insurance. We need to reset this. Well, let's see. I feel that we can get, I feel that we need to get the city attorney to come upstairs. So I have some questions. Well, these, the time limit stuff. Can you see if there's a city attorney that could come help us? Yeah. Have a seat, sir. We're gonna see if the city attorney can come help us. Mr. Goodrich, you have someone else?
Mr. Naranjo was here. He declined an attorney initially, informed me today that he would like to request the public defender's office. So we fill out
Oh, that's Andrew Naranjo?
Yes.
Okay, so we need new date. So you can get an attorney. Find the files. Let's see.
We'll do August 25th at 1:30.
August 25th at 1:30. These are unlicensed dogs, all three, yeah. They still have those dog licensing, like clinics and stuff.
That's what I'm waiting for.
What is it?
Towards the end of the month, the Humane Society said they're gonna have another one. They did on July 3rd, but I wasn't able to make it.
Do you know what date?
I don't know the specific date. I just know it's at the end of August.
Who's holding it? Who hosts these?
It's Ingham County Animal Shelter. Yeah, it's usually Ingham County Animal Control until that goes. Yeah, I'm trying to see. I believe it's August 18th.
Oh, okay, so the 25th is, it works perfectly, okay. We'll get you a notice to appear, okay, sir?
August 20th. Or I would go into that information.
August 20th, you'll go to that Ingham County event, and then we'll see you on the 25th. If you print it, I'll have Mr. Goodrich pick it up with the printer.
September 3rd.
Need one copy for David.
Yeah. All right, I have a question. This is Jeff Simmons at the court. I have a question about the highway parking citations. Are these for like parking outside of the 6 day, they posted so parking between certain hours, that would be time limit parking citations or anything? Got it. So. Okay, yes, I have the number of these tickets or citations. I don't see. So I don't know. But he said this is where he lives there. And so, and it's him and his mom, I guess he can't park. They both have to park in the driveway. Is there a permit so that we can purchase or apply for so they can get extension in the permit? Because it's unreasonable that he would keep getting these if he gets it. I don't know if I can send him nothing apply or something. For any of this. This first name is Larry Bailey. Yes. He's on Sycamore, and I think that's where he's getting the tickets. Mhm. Thank you. I don't know, who's his attorney on this, do we know? I don't think he had it on the no insurance? Yeah. You didn't request an attorney for the no insurance, correct? You
Just told me to come in there on Monday.
Did you want an attorney? Or do you want to waive attorney and represent yourself? You want an attorney? Okay, because I had a city attorney to come up to see if there was an offer. But if you want an attorney, then we don't need the city attorney. Thank you. Okay, you can meet with the public defender and they'll get information from you, okay? Yeah, 'cause he was trying to explain to me, I think he believed that the issue was the sign posted that you can't park in the dark time. And I said, I don't know, just because they said parking violation time limits exceeded. And then he said his mom told him that he could apply for something to park, and he said, I'm not familiar, so that's why. Yeah, I'm just trying to understand why in the world Sycamore Street, that is a residential area. Why is there parking? in a residential area? Well, that's an instill and adjust to the people who live there. If it was supposed to protect the people that live there, it should be time limit between a certain hour, and then after that, let the people who live there park there. Or give them, I'm from Boston, they give residents a resident parking sticker. Yeah. So, yeah, I see one at 2:08 PM. Yeah, but he lives there, so if the parking site, the time limit was to protect him. I know. Gonna make the rules. Got it. Thank you. I'm happy you explained that to me. I, right, I just looked up where, because I'm like Sycamore Street, I think that's right, and I know what those state buildings are over there. And I do know that people who park there, like, people who don't have parking assignment for their job will try to park there. I can get it, that's unfair. But just with one whole code, a little bit more fair to the residents of here. They're supposed to be protected. I guess it's for the residents to go out, right? Um, I'm trying to see if I can see this sign and zoom in. It definitely says, or it definitely says 2-hour parking, maybe is what it says. And I can't really read the sign, the time under it. It's blurry when I type it. So got it. Got it. So he's in there doing business hours. So after hours, he would be able to, but if he lived there, then it got it. Yeah, so the city needs to give these people a resident parking pass. This is what they need to do. They shouldn't have to pay for a lot. The sign is there to prevent the workers from taking their parking spot. Got it. Okay, sounds like somebody, I'll see if I can get a hold of somebody in code and have them deal with that so that we're not inundated in court for stuff like this. But I will handle this guy. Thank you so much for explaining that to me. Thank you. That's all I have for today. You too. Bye. Okay, let's see, State of Michigan versus Kayla Gole to 20-0319695 and 94. These were unlicensed dogs, counsel parents.
Haley Fortuna Gale on behalf of the people.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Ms. Gole, who's present to my right.
This is again a pre-trial for unlicensed dog. How are we proceeding on these?
The people have received confirmation that Ms. Gole no longer has these dogs, and so the people would ask that these are dismissed, all three.
Okay, motion to dismiss is granted. It looks like you paid $25 bond on each of these. Let's see. They're in your, it's cash in your name, so that'll be released to you. So. You're all set.
Thank you so much.
Let's see, back on the record in the matter for Larry Bailey. Okay, Mr. Bailey. We're gonna reset your no insurance.
Your Honor,
Yes.
when I was looking at it, it appears that he needs to be formally arraigned on this charge.
Oh,
I don't think he's actually been arraigned.
That makes sense.
He missed a scheduled arraignment in April, got a benchmark.
so makes sense. Okay, Mr. Bailey, I do have a citation here. It appears the allegations that on or about March 25th at 11:48 a.m. at South Capitol in Washington, that the allegations are that you did operate or permit to operate without liability in force. That's a misdemeanor, and the maximum penalty is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines, okay? You have the right to be represented by an attorney. You did do screening today for representation on this no insurance claim. And then you also have the right to have a jury trial, and you have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty. And so you have the right to require the city prove your guilt by proving each element of the charge beyond a reasonable doubt. Mr. Goodrich, let me get your appearance for the record.
Oh, it's Attorney Luke Goodrich from the Public Defender's Office, here to represent Mr. Bailey at his arraignment.
Mr. Bailey, we're going to put a plea of not guilty on your behalf. Set this for a pre-trial, which is for September 2nd, it says, at 11 a.m. You can appear in person or via Zoom. Bond in this matter is set at 100 personal recognizance, okay? You have any questions?
Can you tell me what the score again?
This is for no insurance.
So that basically means
The allegations is that you were allegedly traveling at South Capitol and West Washington on the 25th of March at 11:48, and that there was an improper lane use accident, which I think is the citation that you defaulted on, registration plate violation, which you allegedly defaulted on as well, and then no insurance. So the defaults were because those are civil infractions. When you fail to appear, it automatically goes to a fine. So you just have to pay the fines on those, and you're beyond the time period for me to set those aside, the defaults aside. And then the no insurance, because it's a criminal action punishable with jail time, that you have the right to a trial. So that's what you had to be arraigned on. So we just did the arraignment. You've been given a bond, and you did intake to be represented by the public defender's office on that, okay? Do you have any other questions about that file? Okay, while you were away, I did do some research and development on this no time limit situation. So apparently where you live, Sycamore, is right outside the Hall of Justice, the state buildings, and parking has advised that the sign there, and I did go into Google Earth to try to zoom in to see what was there. It looks like it's like a 2-hour parking limit or something between the hours of, let's say, 8 to 5 or something. And so you're getting these during the morning hours. And that the whole idea of the sign It's for the protection of the people that live there, so that the people that work for the state don't take your parking in front of your house. But unfortunately, they're not providing the people that live there with a parking permit so that they can park there during those hours that they're being protected. And I asked her, is there anything he can apply for? She tells me, no, he can pay to get a parking pass at one of the local lots. No, the law or the sign was to protect the people that live there so that they don't have to have their parking spaces taken by the state workers. So why does he now need to go and pay for adjacent lot? What you and your mother and your neighbors and other people need to do is you need to start attending and paying attention to city council, and you need to start going to speak up for yourselves, because what you need to do is make sure the city changes that sign or provides a permit. And that requires you going to the city council or going to code compliance and making such requests. I am going to dismiss all of these tickets today as a courtesy to you. But you're going to keep getting the tickets until they change that rule. They should be, the rule is to protect you all that live there. If you're able to provide proof and evidence that you live there, they should be providing you a permit. So it says resident parking. So that means when they come through to make sure state workers aren't parking there between the area or the time of 8 to 5, people who live there are not also getting cited. But you got to speak up for yourself. Your mother needs to help support you in that, and go and see if that can happen. And don't take no for an answer. That's what city council is for. Find out who your representative is for city council and have them advocate for you and explain what's going on. And let them know that you had 6 tickets that the judge, as a way of courtesy, dismissed because she found it to be unfair to you. Okay? And if I get any more, I'll dismiss them. But I can't guarantee that I'm going to get all your tickets, because you could get another judge and they may not be as understanding of this issue and may require you to pay it. So you've got to protect yourself so that you don't keep getting these, okay? Do you have any questions?
Yeah, I do have a question. So the 2 tickets that you told me about, that I said I paid, I'm good to pay those.
You're good to pay those. I put that you'll pay them both within 30 days.
And I have to just go to court for the no insurance.
Yep, then you'll come back here for the no insurance.
You know,
PR, yeah, 100 PR. Thank you, you're all set. Let's see. Did you see Deontay Q at all or no?
He is not.
Okay.
Same with Corey's team.
Big short people. That's all we have for the morning.